That is what she started there.
Welcome to the Hentai Talk podcast, brought to
Billy, I
you
just
by
wanted to
Mere
say,
Nonsense.
as the very first thing I say on this podcast, Billy, you look really good today. You look very
Thank
handsome.
thank you.
Yep.
The
That
beard
beard
is
does not look ridiculous.
uh,
Z called me a dick because I was making fun of your beard in the first like 30 seconds of the last podcast. So I have to say something nice now.
it didn't help.
No. I'm pandering to Billy's people, and Billy's people
right.
also make fun of Billy, so they
That's right.
laugh at it.
Exactly. He gets it. It's a process, all right? You got to believe in the
Exactly.
process.
I'm just trying to keep the peace in the first minute at least.
No.
Just the first minute.
But that's
Afterwards,
it.
just
Everything
say
is full
whatever the
grenade
People
after.
frig
people
you
only
want.
watch the first minute.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
thing.
might as well end it at this point. It's been a minute
Right.
already.
Well, this has been the Mere
You want me to
Nonsense
end it? All
podcast.
right.
Want me to end it?
Please?
It's like that video from the playing Halo. You guys see that one? They're playing Halo and they're like jumping across the pillars and columns.
No.
No? Wow, they're jumping
No.
across these like pillars and columns, and the guy's like, "All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw a grenade. It's gonna boost me over to this pillar. Then you're gonna kill yourself, and it's gonna spawn you on me." So he does. He throws the grenade. He's like, "All right, now kill yourself," and you hear the guy like click a fucking real gun.
Oh,
Boom! Fucking blows his brains out, and his character's just standing there, and he's like, "Dude."
fuck.
I feel like there's a clip like that for every shooter game.
Probably.
I miss the era of when people would, and people still do it, but where the Kinect was like getting popular, so people would just Xbox off, and then they would see people just log out.
Bro, the Kinect was never popular.
It
True.
was popular in the first like month, all right?
There were
It's because
all I
it's because
remember
the
is a lot
Wii
of people
overshadowed it.
there the the super goofy ass people that were like, "Oh my god, the Kinect is always on." It's like, what are you worried about? It's going to see you masturbate for like the 10th time of the day? Is that it?
That's exactly
What
it.
oh, so recently uh Microsoft announced that they're like introducing a new sleep mode kind of thing for their Xboxes where it's just like it's more power saving, but it's technically still on or some shit, but it actually saves more power, but it helps you sign on faster. Something weird like that.
Kind of like
I heard
Windows.
something about that.
The Republicans
Oh
decided
shit.
to spin it of, well, this is them trying to propagate our young children into believing in climate change, and there's
I
just like a whole
remember that.
Fox News thing
I
on it, and
think
I'm just like, oh my god, what a stretch.
either
That's
I feel
amazing.
like I saw that with Phil DeFranco. I think he talked about it.
Yeah,
That's fucking
That's
insane.
hilarious, man.
like the one like why? No, I just want my energy bill to be lower.
No, you got to be indoctrinated first. Don't you know? You can't have low energy bills until you get scammed by the liberals and the
And
liberal
me
media.
me having my Xbox on sleep mode means that Greta Thunberg just wins, right? Is that
Exactly. That's it
she's
exactly.
gonna be the next U.S. president? That's what they
Mm-hmm.
think's gonna happen.
Yep. So many supporters.
I feel like she would only win if you actually just turn off the Xbox.
Well, we
I
can't do
mean,
that.
you're
We're
you're
America.
just at that point you're just not wasting anything, and then you can sail away to your next school, your next job, whatever.
So I'm all like, I believe like climate change is a thing and all that, and I like, I'm not gonna stop driving my car or anything. But like, if there's
Mm-hmm.
like little shit I could do, to help out, whatever, I'll recycle whatever the fuck you want me to do. I'm not gonna go
Mm-hmm.
and buy a gas guzzling truck. But like, Greta Thunberg has to be like one of the most boring bitches to hang out with. Like, right?
Has to be.
Has to be.
Like,
You have to
what a
literally think about your next fucking move before you do
true.
anything with that person, because otherwise it's just going to be a shit show.
She starts yelling at you for drinking out of a water bottle. Like,
Right.
demands
Oh
you start drinking
shit!
out of the
I'm
hose.
sorry. Pulls out a plastic straw to continue drinking.
Plastic straw.
Pulls out
Pulls out 3 plastic straws and shoves them in a Coke can.
a gas powered engine that feeds the water to my face. Sorry.
Yeah, you ever see those? I think it was in cartoons. I don't remember correctly, but like there are these big ass like engine contraptions that would do all this fucking work to like make a drop of coffee or a drop of water.
It's like a Rube
Going back
Goldberg
to,
machine or whatever.
yeah, going back to
And it would
those
just
days. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Love
all
it.
you need.
But here we are.
This is gonna be a very tired episode of mere nonsense, by the way.
It really is, dude. I'm
Me
fucking
and-
tired
me
of
and
shit
Zeke
too.
falling asleep over here.
Mm-hmm.
Billy, we were playing Hunt Showdown.
Uh-huh.
We were just tweaking at the littlest things because I'm over here falling asleep and walking through bushes or like cornfields or something. And the second you hit the cornfield, like for the first time when you're walking through, it makes like a sound. I thought someone was lighting a fuse. And I'm like looking around, like, where the fuck are they throwing a bomb at me from?
And then I end up hearing running on the other side of a building. And I'm like, yo, I hear people. And then out of the fucking corner pops 2 zombies running at me. I'm like, what? Okay.
I thought I heard meleeing over here, and you're like, I mean, I just meleeed, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then I startled a horse. It's like, oh, what's that horse? I was like, that's me.
Just every little move is just too much for us at that point.
And then we shredded that first gunfight, and it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
Or that first game.
I don't know. It's all been going downhill for me ever since I started up Siege again.
Better. I'm hitting
I
more
feel like
headshots now.
That was a bad trade off of jumping onto Siege and sucking more dick at Hunt.
Billy, I know you don't care much about Siege, but the new operator's fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
That they
What are their
just
abilities?
so she has this, think of it like a Twitch drone, but it goes around and it hacks, I guess, for lack of a better term, the defender's gadgets. So if you go in with it and you hit a Capcan trap, the defenders will blow up the Capcan trap when they run through the door.
Oh no.
But
And it works on most of the gadgets. Like I think it works on maybe not frost traps. Does it work on frost traps?
No.
Frost traps
All
are
electronic things.
Yeah. So,
So I think
if you
like
do it on Bandit's battery, it's just gonna destroy it. It's not gonna do anything.
yeah.
right.
I really, the only thing I'm thinking though, like, is Mozzie getting a hold of that thing and then just using it to hack Nomad air
nice.
jabs.
Yep. I'm just thinking of like how many people put Maestro cams in like default plants, and then you just take the cam
Right.
and then
Or yokai drones, and then you just do that to someone else that's trying to defuse.
the Echo's last alive trying to defuse, and he keeps getting
He's getting yokai buff from himself.
You're fucking medicine.
Your boy Penguin's gonna love this though, because he's only a shield main. But you're gonna be able to actually, I'm assuming it's gonna be the lean controls for it. Maybe not, I'm not sure, but you'll be able to actually look to the sides. So like, you know how your shield is only like straight ahead, you'll be able to like look to your sides
Just like
this time.
actually like peek to the left or something.
Yeah,
And
just to
you
get a better
shoot over
view.
the shield, and then you can reload behind the shield.
Oh.
Yes,
is nice.
sir. So
Also, they showed where you can like just bust through a barricade, like non melee barricade at all, and just jump through a window with the shield still in front of you. And I think if you do that and you hit somebody, it kills them.
Kind of like
Maybe he shot him afterwards. I don't remember. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
So I'm actually okay with this new change that they're doing, but it's definitely going to be a situational thing because they're reworking Frost in a way where if you hit her trap, you'll be able to get yourself back up, but you're not going to be able to sprint at all for the rest of the round, and you're going to be leaving a blood trail.
Hmm.
An obvious blood trail is what
Yeah.
I saw. So
So
like your just puddles of blood.
I think
Right.
that's just gonna be situational, like the whole Zofia thing of getting yourself up, because most of the time when someone hits a trap, like a lot of people just run to it and like finish the kill.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
rarely do like
Dude,
people actually just chill on the frostman until they get picked up.
yeah, it would
Mhm.
just mean that they would play closer to the frost mats now.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So
I
I
hope
like
in
that change.
exchange for that they make frost mats the color of the ground
Make it a little bit
instead of
harder to
just
see.
black, right?
Yeah.
Uh I'm really hoping this year, just the whole year alone, turns out to be more meta changing than just one thing, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Um
Consulate's getting reworked from the ground up.
Oh no. You think they're gonna ruin it like they did Canal?
Didn't ruin Canal.
Canal is just a weird map.
Yeah,
Um
it's
Weird is
a
a
little
good way to
hard to
describe it.
hunker down in there because there's just so many angles to shoot in now.
I think Consulate needed it more than Oregon. Um
Mhm.
Oregon, me personally, I felt like Oregon was just decent the way it was. Um,
Oregon was a pain in the ass on like when you're on defense, if you had basement, for the most part, like you could really hunker down and make sure nobody breaches down there. But
Mhm.
if they are able to like get a hatch, like you're fucked. Like
Right.
that whole map was played around hatches or playing from above.
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Um,
and then
now
we're getting one new map, but that's not till the fourth season.
yeah,
Mhm.
Um, so second season we're getting the Consulate rework with a Swedish character. It's the Brazilian character for this upcoming season.
yeah.
Another Korean character for season 3, and then a Portuguese character for season 4.
And Harry got shot.
So,
Oh, no more Harry.
Billy, have you seen the trailer
I have not.
for this
I
season
know.
year 8? So it's like a 4 minute thing, but um, it starts off with this one blacked out character, which very reminiscent of the wolf characters from Ghost Recon Breakpoint,
Mhm.
and he's just talking to Harry, and they're talking about how like this is pretty much going to be the fall of six
Mhm.
of Rainbow Six, and then it just shows like a huge gunfight between a few characters, just trying to go in, do their thing. It was pretty good cinematic. And then at the end of the video, we find out that the hooded character, his name is Deimos, and that's really the only thing we know about him.
Matt
Uh,
Amos.
that and the fact that he was actually one of the original members of Rainbow as well. So right after we found out about that, Harry went out like a boss and was just like, "All right, this is getting boring. Get on with it." And then Deimos ends up shooting him.
Mhm.
Uh, I think from the last few videos, cinematics that they've made since Zero came in, I think Zero might end up taking over.
That's assuming Harry's actually dead. I mean, he looks dead. We'll see, but I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be a terrible cop out to do that and have him be alive.
Right.
What a
So
fucking shot at Thermite though.
Doc comes in with his fucking stim pistol.
yeah, after he's dead.
That's actually how they introduce Rez's from like complete death into the game.
There's gonna be a character that can actually use a
A surgeon.
defibrillator.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah, I mean, it looks like an interesting turn for Rainbow Six Siege. It looks like this year it's going to be good so far from what we
Ambitious,
see.
at least.
Um, The last couple of years have just been very stale. More than a couple of years, but I mean, hopefully this is a good turn. Hopefully from here on out,
Mm.
they can, I don't know, bring something good back into this game.
I am at least enjoying my time back right now, though, and
Yeah.
I think these changes will just make it better.
When
It's been a while since I've joined a season this early, and I've actually enjoyed playing in it.
It's
when Penguin jumped back in with you guys, he's like, "Well, guess who already dropped like $30 on new skins and
yeah,
shit."
he pulled a U. What you did with Blitz, he did with Monty.
You know,
I taught him well.
um,
Scott and I went on a 5 win streak on ranked the other day, just him and I. It
Nice.
was fun. So we don't need Z or Zuko or Scott, or I
Penguin.
need Scott.
yeah, we're super close to getting Mike into level 50. Um,
That's where we
Zuko,
fall apart and
who knows
hate
if
each other.
Zuko's ever gonna hit 50 because he's barely playing it. Um,
Apex also released their new season, so he's enjoying that a bit. The new Apex season is also good. They've revamped a lot of characters and they've introduced some good things. Mainly Mirage got a very good buff, and I think he is quite balanced now and useful.
yeah, I can't really think of the new stuff that has come out right now for Apex besides the Nemesis gun.
Well, the Nemesis gun's fucking insane. You get two bursted to your head while you're wearing purple and you're dead. But no, they reworked all the classes of characters, so um there's new categories and each category does something different. So like supports can buy your teammate's banner back now.
Oh,
They got that. They also still have the supply bin for the supports to get
And attackers
heals.
now.
The
They get their
attackers
own.
one is the assault bin where they get attachments rather than heals.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the assault gets the whole extra ammo with each stack that they have. So instead of 60 a stack, it's 80 a stack.
mm.
And then you get your skirmishers that
Care packages.
yeah, they can see where the care packages are and what's in them.
Which is great for Pathfinder because Pathfinder's whole thing is he gets a zip line and they doubled or at 60% more on his zip line and he goes 60% further. So you put down a zip line, two care packages always drop at the same time, and you can use your ability across the map. It could be 800 meters away, doesn't matter. If you look at it as Pathfinder and you show what's in the care package, you immediately get a zip line back. So that's a second zip line that you put down. And then you look at the other one, and that's a third zip line that you could put down. So you could go halfway across Kings Canyon just by looking at two
Zip
fucking
line.
care packages.
That's actually pretty fucking sick, though.
Fun.
Yes, sir.
It's stupid, and I hope they don't remove it. It's great.
And the only ones that really got the short end of the stick were the defense characters. Um, they pretty much took the recon,
Beacons.
yeah, the recon beacons from the recon characters, and the
Oh.
recon characters have a new beacon, which is pretty much a UAV.
Yeah.
So these changes
Which
are
will be
pretty
more
good.
useful in ranked, I think, than anything,
Yeah.
because you can figure out positioning better.
Mhm.
So far, the changes are good. I'm having fun with it. Having fun with Siege. I think the Siege thing more for me is the fact that we just randomly got a good amount of people. Like, it's not just me, you, and Scott this time.
Yeah.
Like,
got
we
people that we
actually
can trade in and out.
yeah, we can actually have squads, like full squads now. Whether it's with Penguin, Zuko, Mike, or Candy, I mean, it's just the fact that we can actually get a full squad now.
All we needed, even if they're not a good shot, or even if in Mike's case he's a great shot, doesn't know what he's doing in the game, as long as they listen to us, it's much better than having randos because it's
Yep.
just like we get our our band picks in that we like, and then hey Mike, can you come over here and reinforce this wall while I do this? That way I'm
Mhm.
not, doing whatever. And like the little things like that help so fucking much. Whereas randos just go and
Do
do their
whatever they
thing,
want.
blow holes in walls that they're not supposed to,
Right.
put up a zombie traps where they're not supposed to.
Mhm.
Looking at you, Billy.
You mean destroy walls that you're trying to mirror strat?
She's been getting banned for the majority of our games, so we haven't really used her.
That's
I love Mira, dude. She's probably my favorite defender.
She is a lot of fun. Fuck,
I
I
just like
don't.
her kit. Her gun's good. Her shotgun's good. She has C4. Her gadget's useful.
I've been really enjoying Alibi lately. I don't even
Alibi's
use her
fun.
that much either, but I've been enjoying her.
So I fucked this up, but I uh I was playing by myself and I was playing on plane and it was like a 1v3 or something. And I put my alibi down and I like kind of crouched out of the way, waiting for someone to shoot it. They shot it. I walked in front of where the alibi was, stood up, just ADS'd. I fucking missed when they came around the corner.
Oh
I waited for
god.
them to get closer, and there were two of them, and like split brain decision, I shot between them.
Oof.
oh,
Well, you
rip.
live and you learn, Bucko.
Do you want to get into your topic since I actually have notes? Kind
You
of.
actually do have notes? What the fuck? Ten
Well,
bucks says Billy doesn't.
Why would I have notes?
my
uh,
notes are all over the place though, and I don't have them all the way filled out.
nice.
So, okay, we have
I
Superman Legacy.
Yeah, before we go into that, we wanted to do a little fan casting with the new DC slate. We're not going
Mm.
to do all of them though because we don't really know some of these, like the Authority.
The
It's got a bunch
Authority.
of
Yeah, I don't know.
characters, and then the Commandos, something Commandos. So we're gonna leave those out the way. We're gonna dive into the stuff that we know for the most part.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, we got the ones that I have written down. I don't necessarily have characters for them, but actors for them. But Superman Legacy, Brave and the Bold, Swamp Thing, Authority, Lanterns, Paradise Lost, Booster Gold, Supergirl, and Blue Beetle. Those are not all of the confirmed movies, but most of the confirmed movies that are coming.
well, Blue Beetle's a weird one. Um, but yeah, we'll, uh, we'll leave it there. We'll start off with Superman
I
because
don't have anybody.
you don't have anyone.
I don't know who I want
Christopher
for
Reeves.
Superman. I want Henry Cavill.
I would love Henry Cavill, honestly, but they're trying to go young. So my only actor that I can think of for Superman, um, what was the fucking show? Euphoria. There's this guy on there. What's his name? The actor's name is Jacob Elordi, whatever. Plays Nate Jacobs. I
I've heard that name
think
before.
if he puts in the work, he could probably be a good Superman.
Mhm.
I think he's got the look for it. And he's actually, what, 25 now?
He looks like a jock at a prep school.
Yeah. Because he is a jock in
And
At a
the
prep
fucking
school.
show.
All of his pictures, though, not even in Euphoria.
Yeah, he's a total douchebag like all of us.
Yeah. I mean, like, sure, I can see it. I can't say anything on the acting. Um,
This Superman one was kind of difficult. It's just like because we're still stuck on the idea of Henry Cavill being Superman. It's it's really difficult to find someone that's young, whether they're big or not in popularity.
Okay, let's see what other people are fan casting for Superman.
Ted Cruz, the
Ted
Zodiac.
Cruz.
No, because I have this fucking tab open on the Xbox like power saver, and like two fucking articles down, one of them says, "Why does Ted Cruz think your Xbox is woke?"
Jesus Christ.
Austin Butler, whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, I love that guy.
Um, Darren Barnett. Hold on, is this
Jared
the?
Padalecki.
Okay, so Austin Butler's the guy who did Elvis.
Yep. He was also in this MTV show, which is where I found out about him, called The Shannara Chronicles, with Manu Bennett. If you guys remember, Manu Bennett played Deathstroke in Arrow.
He did a great
Gotcha.
job at it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
probably my favorite portrayal
It
of Deathstroke.
did such a good look to him.
Yo, no way. He was also in
Jacob
Arrow.
Elordi's on here.
Yo, Austin Butler was also in Arrow. He played 3 episodes. Chase. So probably one of Theo's boyfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he was like a sidekick for a while, wasn't he?
no. No, you're thinking of someone else. No,
Maybe.
because he was only in 3 episodes of Arrow. That's not enough to
Yeah,
be a
I guess so.
sidekick.
And that sidekick was, yeah.
Um,
They did put Jacob Elordi on here, so
Austin Butler. Why not? I feel like I don't know for him. I feel like he can play a superhero.
I feel like Jacob Elordi's a better pick, look wise.
Yeah. I mean, Austin Butler's got the fucking voice for it though. Like there was a video like a actor roundtable. I don't know if you guys have seen any of those videos on YouTube. I think it's with Variety or someone,
Yeah.
but there was an episode with him, uh, Adam Sandler, and a few other characters or a few other actors. And dude's got a freaking low voice. I think he could rock the voice for Batman, but
Yeah.
I don't know if he could be the Batman. It's a good choice though.
Billy,
down
who do
for
you
that.
want to be Superman?
You know, now that I see it, I looked up like a quick list of people who were like recommended or fan cast for Jared Padalecki, which if that's who I think it is, that's the guy who was in Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Sam
Yeah.
Winchester.
Yeah. I think you'd play like a pretty
If he
good
wasn't so
young Clark
old,
Kent.
I could actually see him being Superman, and I could see what was his brother's name? Not the actor's name. Jensen Ackles. Him playing Batman. There's a lot of fan casting with him either playing Batman or Red Hood. Especially Red Hood because he voiced him in one of the animated movies. Yeah, unfortunately, I feel like he's just too old. Yeah.
All right, is Batman the Brave and the Bold? Is that a younger Batman?
I'm going to assume he's not going to be year one Batman, but he's going to be seasoned.
Gotcha.
So, because
So kind of like
I don't want to make him sound like old, but their plans for Brave and the Bold. I mean, if they're going to have Damian Wayne as the Robin, then they're already going to have Nightwing established. You know, they're going to have the Red Hood, Tim Drake as Red Robin. Because they are talking about like bringing in the Bat family aside from Robin and Batman being there. So I don't know. I'm going to assume he's going to be slightly older than whatever Superman they end up choosing.
yeah.
So there's definitely some leeway there for Bruce Wayne.
Who played the Joker in the most recent one?
The most recent one?
Colin. Yeah, Colin.
Oh, the dude from. Are you talking about the Batman with Robert Pattinson?
Yeah. What's his name?
He was in
Like
the
Colin
Eternals.
something.
He was in the Eternals. I forgot his name though.
God damn it. Joker or Penguin.
You could look it up right now though.
Man.
Barry Keoghan.
Wait, no. Who was the? No, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell was Penguin.
That's what I said,
You
didn't
said
I?
Joker.
Did I say Joker? I meant
Yeah.
Penguin.
You said Joker, and then like when you were whispering to yourself, you said
Oh
Penguin.
shit, Penguin. So no, I meant Penguin. Honestly, give me Colin Farrell as Batman. I think he'd make at least a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, at the very least, for sure.
A little old though, but Taron Egerton I want as one of the Robins. He's Eggsy
I
from
think, yeah,
Kingsman.
Eggsy. I think he would be a great Red Hood. He's already shown the aggressiveness from those movies of um why am I blanking on it? You just said it. The fucking movies that he was in.
Kingsman.
Kingsman. Yeah. Uh yeah, he's I mean, especially with the action that he's done in there, like yeah, no, I feel like he'd be a great Red Hood.
Great Red Rocket.
I put also from Kingsman, Colin Firth. He's the older guy. Uh, Eggsy's
Mm-hmm.
teacher, I
Yeah, his
guess.
mentor.
Yeah, give me him as Commissioner Gordon.
Oh fuck yeah, why not? He'd be great.
Um, Penn Badgley. He's the main character from You. Give me him as just a bad guy. Any of the villains. I don't really have a choice or
Okay.
an
Preference on that.
option on yeah preference. And then Bill Skarsgård as maybe like Scarecrow or one of those creepier Batman villains.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Not Joker.
I was already thinking of Penn Badgley to be Scarecrow. He seems like a good fit for him.
Yeah.
Bill Skarsgård being one of the
Any
rogues. Hmm. Actually, he's especially
he's
with like
weird.
especially with how good makeup is with him. Yeah, I've seen him with serious roles, like him playing a serious character, but also like a we also see him as it. Um, damn, that's kind of interesting. I think he would be a good freeze.
Mm-hmm.
No, it has to be Arnold Schwarzenegger for Freeze.
Stop.
Could never be anyone else.
Stop. Ice to see you. Oh shit. I didn't really go that far into like those side characters for Batman Brave and the Bold. I went more with like the Bat family. So Batman, that one's super tough, honestly. I think that's about as tough as Superman was. I've I've always wanted Mark Hamill. I don't know if he was or not Mark Hamill. Fucking what was that show? John Hamm. There we go. With Mad Men. I always thought he would be a great fucking choice for Batman. He is also a little bit on the old side though.
He's 51, yeah.
Yeah. Um but he is seasoned, so I think we could have a little more leeway with this character over Superman. I'm gonna just stick with John Hamm, honestly.
Who
As
who's that douchebag kid that been in a lot of roles recently? He was a Top Gun Maverick. Everyone loves him.
Glenn Powell.
Is he the one with the mustache?
Oh, Miles Teller.
Yeah. Make him one of the other Robins.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Well, he's got that like douche attitude to him that almost all of the Robins have.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see him as one of them. But fuck it. Why not?
He's
Why the
Batman
fuck
now. Good job.
I so for Dame, I couldn't decide because I mean he is kind of old now, but the main character from Dune, Timothy Chalamet,
Chalamet.
Chalamet. I couldn't decide between him being, especially depending on like what age they end up choosing for the character, but either Damian Wayne or Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
Because Nightwing isn't exactly, I mean, bro. If they end up going with like a fucking 10-year-old or whatever for Damian Wayne Robin, like that's just dumb. I'm assuming they'd end up going with like a mid-teens, like late teens.
I just think looks wise, Timothy Chalamet should be in just like musicals. Dude's a twink, like
Probably.
too too tiny for a lot of these roles.
I don't know. After seeing his just from seeing the action scenes in Dune, they seemed. I mean, obviously you get your stunt double or whatever, but like they were very acrobatic, and I could just think of Nightwing because I mean, you know, he's acrobatic. He was in the circus, and then Robin,
Mm-hmm.
and then Nightwing. Um, so yeah, I couldn't really decide between him to be either Damien or Nightwing, but yeah, as for Red Hood, that's actually who I was thinking was the same one. Edgerton.
Pixie.
Yeah, Eggsy. I think he'd fit him perfectly, dude.
I'd like to see him in more movies. I feel like that'd be a good series for him to break out into.
Yeah. I mean, like, people were saying, or people have been really fan casting him for a possible choice as the next Wolverine. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure if I could see it. Yeah.
Like a teenage Wolverine, because he still looks really young. I mean, he there was a recent movie where he does look older, so and more. He's big now, but
Right.
I don't know. Wolverine's another impossible one for me because it's Hugh Jackman,
Mm-hmm. Nobody replaces the Jack Man.
a huge jacked man.
The
That's right.
huge Jackman. Yep. Uh, yeah, I didn't really get that far past that one because there's Tim Drake. Who knows what they're gonna end up doing with Tim Drake? Because I don't know. There's a lot of similarities between Tim Drake and Dick Grayson. So I don't know. It could go either or.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get too
I
far on those characters.
I just brought up like the IMDb like top actors page and was going through and seeing like picking who I would put where
Right.
And who would you put where?
and put you under there.
Oh, promise.
My next one was a Swamp Thing. It's completely empty. I don't know enough about it. I was trying to think of like voice actors I would like to at least voice the Swamp Thing, but I don't know.
Right. Uh, yeah. Swamp Thing. That's gonna be a weird one. But
John Bernthal.
honestly,
John. No, 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 no. Wait.
I've always liked the voice acting for, even though it's not possible for Benedict Cumberbatch, because he voiced Smaug. He also voiced Sauron in that same movie, and then didn't he have?
Sasquatch Cumbernickel.
I wonder if he had another one. I don't know, but he's really good for voice acting. I feel like he'd be good for Swamp Thing, even though it's not possible. Or actually, fuck it, dude, Austin Butler.
Ooh.
Why not? Having Austin Butler as the Swamp Thing, super doable.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to go crazy with like getting buff or anything. Like it's just his voice, just his acting chops at that point.
Right.
Why not? Fucking Austin Butler. But before we continue, we didn't let Billy say what he wanted for Batman, Brave and the Bold. At the very least, just Batman and Robin.
I mean, I was always, and you guys are probably gonna think I'm lame or something for this, but I was always a fan of I can't think of his name now. He was
Keaton?
in the Dark
Matt
Knight
Damon.
series.
Oh, Christian Bale.
Batman was that. Yeah. Yeah, I like it was like a more fit Batman. You know, he was very like agile, but it also showed I don't know, kind of human. I mean, he played a great Batman. Maybe not the best Bruce Wayne, but
You know what's funny? I always thought he was a
Uh,
better Bruce Wayne than Batman.
I
really,
liked his
think
Bruce Wayne
so.
a lot
Yeah,
more.
his Bruce Wayne was awesome. And then like we didn't get too much with Ben Affleck, but I kind of
Hmm.
also thought the opposite with him, where he was a better Batman than Bruce Wayne.
Hmm. Yeah,
Slight
Christian Bale, great
slight
actor.
derail. Have you guys ever seen The Prestige with Christian Bale?
Yes,
I
Fantastic
think I
movie. If you
have
haven't seen it, watch it.
super good movie.
2006 film.
And
It came out, I think, in the same year as The Illusionist. I got those confused a
huge
lot.
Jackman was in there too.
As his brother,
Hmm.
right?
Directed by Christopher Nolan.
I don't remember anything about the movie. I just remember that those two were in it, and
Scarlett Johansson's
yeah,
in it too.
Scarlett Johansson. Yeah,
Nice.
I have to. Yeah, that reminds
All
me. I have to watch that movie again.
right,
It's been
add to the list.
super long.
You know what?
Right? Who
Give
would?
me Tom fucking Hardy as Batman.
Why
And
not?
Tom
That's
Holland is the
better. That's a
Robin.
better choice than Venom. Honestly, I always thought he was a shit choice for Venom, even though he's a fantastic fucking actor.
I get
Can we
so many clips of him in Peaky Blinders.
can we just have the whole Bat family like different actors whose names start with Tom?
Right?
Tom Holland is the Robin. Tom Hardy is Batman.
Have Tom Welling as Nightwing.
I tried my best to exclude current Marvel heroes in here as much as I could. I think I have one or two, but
Actors for Marvel.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I didn't want to put like Tom Holland. Like I feel like Tom Holland could easily be a Robin
Right.
at this point.
Hmm.
Right. What
I do
about
have one further down my list that I think
what
you'd be
about
okay with.
Robin for you, Billy?
Um,
Because it's Damian
see,
Wayne. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with Damian Wayne, but he is a douchebag. He is very. He's.
hmm
You guys ever see the show Bones?
hmm
He talks like Bones, like very articulate, while also
Hmm.
being a douchebag.
hmm
Um, because he was just raised to be an assassin. Like his mom is Talia al Ghul and grandpa is Ra's al Ghul. Like dude's just been a douchebag, but he loves his dad, and so far from what they've written for him, he's always just trying to please his dad, essentially, but also doing it his way, thinking that his way is better.
Give me Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul again.
I mean, why not? Honestly, he was perfect.
I love Liam Neeson.
But yeah,
Uh,
that's kind of why I also chose Timothy Chalamet for possibly Damien.
yeah.
He he fits the role of being a douche.
I know Billy
Bruce
wants
Wayne.
William Dafoe as the Joker, right?
Always. William Dafoe is just such a great like that.
Hold
Keep
on,
wanting to say
did you
Venom.
both just say William?
Yeah,
Yes.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem DeFriend.
All right, you remember the guy from who was the kid from Umbrella Academy? The one that
Five.
stayed a kid.
Oh
Was it
yeah,
five? Him.
It,
I think he would play Damien well too.
for
He's a little
sure.
bit younger and he also had that same kind of like talk down to you tone.
Yeah,
his name is Aiden Gallagher.
I could see that
Gallagher.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely a good choice.
He's 20 or he's 19 right now.
All right, so we'll also finish up Swamp Thing since we were kind of in the middle of that too. But I just chose Austin
Absolutely.
Butler. What about you? What did you say, Brad? Or did you not know? No. I mean,
Because, like, so for me, Swamp Thing has to be, like, the mocap and the voice acting. Like, because are they going to show, like, Swamp Thing as a human and then turn into the Swamp Thing?
I'm assuming
I'm
that like
assuming.
I don't really see the point. It might be like a Mandalorian thing where maybe every now and then you might see his face, whether it's like in a flashback or whatever, but
Yeah.
I would not expect them to really use like the actual actor's body except for the first episode or so before he turns into Swamp Thing.
I don't know enough about
I don't either.
Swamp Thing.
I mean, Swamp Thing's supposed to be like kind of a bigger enemy, right? It's probably one
He's
of the
actually a
beefier
neutral.
ones.
He's actually a neutral character because he's kind of like a god. Dude's like super
Wait,
OP.
do you mean bigger like size wise or
Yeah, like he's a larger like
Yeah, he's a
yeah.
giant.
opponent.
Yeah. He could
Yeah.
be a giant. He could also be
Big
like
Show?
your
What
level.
what I was gonna say, like, what was the big guy in Sons of Anarchy?
Oh, fucking Opie, dude. Oh yeah,
Is that his
I
name?
could for sure see that. No, it was
I think
something else cuz
didn't
he voiced Thor in fucking God of War Ragnarok.
didn't God, I want to say that like someone made fun of his character in one of their series.
Uh
It
Ryan
wasn't South
Hurst.
Park that made fun of it.
Ryan
Is that who it
Hurst.
is?
He's yeah, he played Opie in Sons of Anarchy. He also played one of the big bads in The Walking Dead by the end of that series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh! That's right. I forgot we also talked about this, Billy. He was Sergeant Ernie Savage from We Were Soldiers.
Mm. You love a Sergeant Savage. That's right.
Love that guy.
Mm-hmm.
But
You
yeah,
know what
that's
kind of goddamn morning it is.
yeah. You know what? Now you said that, he'd be a great fucking choice for Swamp Thing.
Next on the list, the Authority again. I don't know anything about it, so I
No.
left that blank.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Fuck Authority.
My next
Fuck
one's
Authority.
Lanterns.
Lanterns. Okay, 1000% in with this shit. So they're saying it's gonna be Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan doing a team up type of thing, like True Detective. Uh, so Hal Jordan for me is Glenn Powell. Billy, have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
No, that's the new one, right? I have
Yeah.
not seen that one.
So he plays off of Miles Teller's character in there as the douchebag, but they're not like actual, like he's not an actual antagonist. Like in Top Gun Maverick, there's really no antagonist up until the end, just like a random battle. But he's more of like the bad guy, like just the opposite of Miles Teller.
Mhm.
And now he did a movie called Devotion, which is another aviation based type of movie with what's his name? Jonathan Majors, the one that's playing Kang right now. I don't want to typecast him, but I feel like he'd be a perfect choice as Hal Jordan, Glenn Powell. And Hal Jordan is a fighter pilot before he becomes Green Lantern. I'm just going off of like what I have seen so far, and I feel like Glenn Powell is the perfect choice for Hal Jordan. And then for Jon Stewart, Denzel's son, what's his name? John David Washington. He was in the movie Tenet. I feel like he would be a great choice for Jon Stewart, even though he is a little bit on the short side. I don't give a fuck. Dude's a fantastic actor. So as for those two characters, fuck yeah, dude, hands down. John David Washington for Jon Stewart, Glenn Powell, Hal Jordan.
You
But
know,
actually,
it's a shame. I feel like for Jon Stewart, I would have really liked I forgot his name again. The guy who played Black Panther. I think he would have done a good job as
Chadwick
Chadwick Boseman.
Boseman.
yeah.
On that, I am a Michael B. Jordan dick rider. So
I'm
Michael
sure
B.
you are.
Jordan on Jon Stewart.
Another great choice.
As a younger Jon Stewart or an older Jon Stewart, give me fucking John Diggle. What, I don't know his actor's
Oh
name, but
fuck
give me that
yeah!
Oh
guy.
yeah, he was
Yes,
fantastic.
Give me
yes.
Oh
that
yeah.
guy.
He needs yes,
hmm
absolutely. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, from Arrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that this one was gonna be Hal Jordan.
David Ramsey,
Um,
John Diggle, David
that's
Ramsey.
his name.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't know that this was gonna be Hal Jordan, but I just threw this out here because I like him. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah,
Again, that'd be a younger
I could see that.
Hal Jordan. Um, that's kind of that. Yeah, that's kind of all I had.
I
I
think
think it would have to be like again, Michael B. Jordan would have to be like his age in that movie, like
Mhm.
yeah,
25, 30.
yeah. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson is one of those chameleon type of actors that can kind of just fit any role he sets his mind on.
Yeah,
I could see that for sure.
Right.
I love my notes. Anything on the lanterns, Billy?
Well, I mean, first off, I didn't even aren't the lanterns like isn't Hal Jordan's ring John Stewart's ring? Like, isn't that
No,
the same ring?
no.
No. I always thought it was because they were at like
So
two different
there's the
times.
I forget what they call themselves, but they're like there's multiple Green Lanterns at
Yeah,
once. Um,
Yeah, the Green Lantern Corps.
yeah,
Corps,
Green
yeah.
Lantern
So
Corps.
the
Yeah.
Green Lantern Corps,
It's like a
but
whole
then
world of them.
yeah, but then you do have different rings. Like the yellow ring is Sinestro's thing, and
Hmm.
um,
Yeah, I just thought that John Stewart's came after Hal Jordan's, or vice versa, whichever one was around
maybe they
first.
did that in a cartoon where it was like John Stewart died
It
and
might
gave
have
Hal
been.
Jordan his or
Yeah.
something, you know,
Yeah,
vice versa.
I don't know how um, John Stewart got his ring, but it's I don't think it's the same one.
Gotcha.
Um,
Um, next on my list, I have Paradise Lost. I don't really have any notes on this because I do like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she's decent. Um, I just don't know enough about Wonder Woman and all that. But the note I have is give me Gwendolyn Christie as one of those fucking big bitches.
Gwendolyn Christie. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Why not?
just give me
She
her.
needs
I want her as
yeah,
an Amazon bro.
for real. She needs a role like that. Why not?
For real.
Yeah,
It's
I do like Gal Gadot. Um, James Gunn did say he's leaving the door open for her, but who knows if she wants to stick around after the third one being canceled slash Patty Jenkins not being a part of it now.
yeah.
Um, so if it's not Gal Gadot, who would you have in mind?
I don't know. I don't know young women actresses well enough to really like because that like so the thing with Wonder Woman, if they want to go by the comics, right, would have to be like look very feminine, but also be like have a badass side to them.
Mm-hmm.
And like I can't like picture anyone that would be like down the middle on there. Like, well, okay, like give me Gwendolyn Christie as Wonder Woman and just have her beat the fuck out of everybody, you know? But
mhm.
I don't know. I'm too stuck in my old age of older actresses, right?
Right.
I'm trying to think of like up and coming people that would fit for the role.
Bro, if it was in like the early 2000s, a million percent Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Right. That was like the first one that came to my mind, but she's definitely a lot older.
What about the girl
A
who
lot
played
older.
Sif, Lady Sif in Thor? Because I think there was a thing where she was supposed to play Wonder Woman at one point.
Uh, yeah, like that. I think so. I think that's what I'm talking about, right?
Right,
Badass side, but also very attractive.
right.
Um,
Hmm.
again, they could go either way with it. Like, it doesn't have to be about looks, but we know they're gonna make it about looks. Like, they're gonna
No, for
cast
sure, for sure.
a
Yeah.
good-looking woman for it, you know?
One that I was actually thinking was Adrian Palicki. She's well, since Brad hasn't seen it, she is Miss Perkins from the first John Wick. Billy,
Hmm.
you remember her? The one that
Yeah.
was like trying to get at John Wick the entire time.
Hmm.
Brad, have
Hmm.
you seen GI Joe Retaliation with The Rock?
That's the second one.
Yeah, the one with The Rock where
Yeah,
Duke ends up dying.
long, long
Um,
time ago. Yeah.
she was the one of the main characters in that one. Um,
Fuck it, Florence Pugh.
yeah, why not?
You
I'm
guys
down.
ever see The Lovely Bones?
Yeah.
Yes.
The actress that played Susie Salmon,
Salmon.
Saoirse Ronan, something like that.
Oh, Shersha Ronan or something like.
Saoirse, yeah.
Yeah, she's Irish. I think we were just talking. I was talking to Candy about this the other day
I'm
about her
sure you were.
name. It was just like a crazy pronunciation compared to her actual spelling. I could see that. Why not?
Saoirse.
Yeah, right. I could. Uh, I could
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like makeup does go a long way. So I mean, I don't think I've ever seen her with like black hair. Um, but yeah, why not? Uh, I
We're
forgot.
going
Did you
down.
have? You were going down the list. All right.
Yeah, if we're moving on from this,
Yeah, we'll go with.
Booster Gold is mine, and the only reason why I really have somebody for this is look up a picture of Booster Gold,
Yeah,
right? Look at it, right,
yeah.
Billy?
Looking at it.
You ever watch Blue Mountain State? Thad,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Alan Richardson, Thad. Give me him as Booster Gold.
Yes. Absolutely.
Who is this
Oh my
guy?
god.
Oh,
Especially
okay,
since he's
for
big
sure.
now, like big now.
Yeah, right.
Ever since he took on what is it, Jack Ryan or whatever the other one. I don't remember the. There's two Ryan movies. No, Jack Reacher or Jack
Jack Reacher.
Ryan.
Yeah,
Two Jack movies.
Jack
He's one
Ryan.
of those two. I don't remember which one was he in. It's recent.
And Jack
Jack.
Reacher
I think
wasn't
he's
that
Reacher.
recent.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking
he's
about.
he's Jack Reacher.
Oh, is that the same guy?
Yeah, that's that.
Alan Richson?
That's that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. So we know he has the comedy bits, and we know he has the fucking look. That's that.
He's a fucking giant. And fuck, dude. I completely forgot about him. Because I really only know him as Reacher at this point.
Yeah.
Fuck. Honestly, even though he would be a good booster gold from the looks of it. Fuck, I don't know. I might have to throw him in as a Batman just because of his fucking size.
No.
Dude is a giant. Holy shit, I forgot
Dude's
about
pretty
him.
fucking big.
Good looking dude. I mean,
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I didn't really have anyone for. All right, for Booster Gold, I didn't really have anyone for him because I don't know too much about him. All I know is that he's a fake of a superhero, which is funny. He comes from the future with gadgets that make him seem like a superhero when he's really just a chode from the future.
so Mysterio.
Yes.
No.
Mysterio in the movie specifically, on the second Spider-Man.
But he's for sure more of like a smart ass though. So
Yeah. Again, I'm doubling down on Thad. I feel
yeah.
like he would be.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
I would say Chris Pratt. What about you, Billy? Are you also Alan Richson?
Yes. Yes.
Alan Richson.
Yep.
All right, there we go. We got it.
The perfect cast has never been cast until now.
Yeah.
Um.
The last
so
one probably
Blue
Supergirl.
Beetle.
Well,
Sorry.
Blue Beetle's
I've never heard of Blue Beetle.
so Blue Beetle's not part of the slate. It's just one of the last movies from the last DCU before the
Oh,
reboot.
they already have it figured out.
Yeah, it's coming out this
Gotcha.
year, dude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we got the last 4 movies coming out this year. We have The Flash, we have Blue Beetle, we have Shazam, and Aquaman at the end. So those are the
Gotcha.
last 4 movies before we do this whole DC reboot again. Um, yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised though if they, especially if Blue Beetle does well, I wouldn't be surprised if they keep him.
Hmm.
Um, but we really haven't had any type of like marketing on his character, so who knows? We'll just end up skipping that one for now.
Yeah. But we do
Uh,
have
Supergirl.
Supergirl,
Yes,
which for me, actually Florence Pugh.
for sure.
And one big reason why, remember how she joked about the superhero landing in
Yeah,
yeah.
and then she
So
actually
she
has a
has to do
superhero
that?
landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think she has the looks for it. I think she looks like not close enough to Supergirl from the show, but like in the
No,
same realm, you know?
she's definitely got it. Yeah,
Hmm.
for Supergirl. Um, I was thinking Vanessa Kirby, just because. Yeah,
What has she been in?
she's been in
Fast
Mission
and
Impossible,
Furious, Mission Impossible,
The Crown.
The Sun.
Uh,
Again, looks wise, sure.
yeah, and then she did her action scenes in both Fast and the Furious and actually, I don't even remember if she had action scenes in Mission Impossible. I think she was just like a middleman in that movie.
I don't know anything about Supergirl. Does she like run with like a crew?
No, she's her own
No.
thing.
Yeah.
She's also got anger issues because she actually remembers her planet and
Florence
shit.
Pugh.
What I so like the thing that I'm thinking of, what they could really have fun with that character is she actually at one point becomes the leader of the Red Lanterns because the Red Lanterns are rage, and
Mhm.
at one point she ends up having a meltdown for uh what was the reason? Uh, okay. Yeah.
Honestly, couldn't
So
even name a villain from anything Supergirl related.
Kara Zor-El had a breakdown after meeting and beating Lobo, believing everyone wanted to manipulate her and she belonged nowhere. She was so upset and furious that she became a Red Lantern.
Fucked everybody up.
Yeah, a while later, she was told that she would be a Red Lantern forever because if Red Lanterns take off the rings, they die. But she was the first member of the Red Lantern Corps who has managed to destroy her own ring and survive without it.
Mm. She's strong.
Yeah. Well, that's like
Oh,
the one
Elizabeth
thing that
Olsen.
I like would really love to see with that character of Supergirl. But that's just me being a Green Lantern dick rider,
Natural.
naturally.
I mean, you got the Green Lantern poster right there.
Right. But yeah, that's my choice. Vanessa Kirby for Supergirl. But Florence Pugh for sure. I could definitely see that.
Well, Elizabeth Olsen or Chloe Bennett?
Chloe Bennett.
Chloe Bennett.
Chloe Bennett's I think the Asian kind of chick that plays in Agents of Shield.
Oh. Yeah, why not? I can see Chloe. I feel like I feel like Elizabeth Olsen might want to stay away from superheroes after Scarlet Witch. I don't know. I just feel like she
Yeah,
would. But I
She's
yeah.
also getting a bit older, too.
yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
why I kind of went in with Elizabeth Olsen as like a backup.
Right.
She's still mommy, though.
I mean, but young looking mommy.
Yeah. But yeah, those were our choices. It's pretty fun. Nice little fan casting thing to do. Who knows what they're gonna end up choosing when those announcements do come out.
I just don't know actors well. Like, you could tell me an actor's name, and I won't know who the fuck it is until you tell me, oh, that's John Diggle from Archer. And I'm like, right, or Arrow.
Yeah, I mean
And
for
that's like the same show, right?
for actors like that, for sure. Yeah, because I don't really remember his name too until I ended up reading into it. So yeah, I just know him as John Diggle.
I just mean that
Right.
for like everyone though. I don't know actors too well, so I actually literally had to go down the IMDb list, and a couple of those were on the spot.
Fuck yeah, Yug.
Fuck
But
yeah, you.
shit, brother, that was a good one. I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to bed, y'all.
same.
What time is it?
10:30.
Did we
Yeah.
hit an hour?
Yeah, we did.
Bet.
All right, thanks for everyone. Thanks everyone for joining.
Thanks for everyone.
Yeah, that's when you know you're tired.
Thank.
Yeah, deuces.
Deuces later. That's it. Cut it.